ॐ ईश्वरो गुरुरात्मेति मूर्तिभेदविभागिने व्योमवद्व्याप्तदेहाय दक्षिणामूर्तये नमः। सदाशिवसमारम्भाम् शङ्कराचार्यमध्यमाम् अस्मदाचार्यपर्यन्ताम् वन्दे गुरुपरम्पराम्। ॐ सहना भवतु सहनौ भुनक्तु सह वीर्यं करवावहै तेजस्विनावधीतमस्तु मा विद्विषावहै। ॐ शान्ति शान्ति शान्तिः। ॐ पार्थाय प्रतिबोधितां भगवता नारायणेन स्वयं व्यासेन ग्रथितां पुराणमुनिना मध्ये महाभारतम्। अद्वैतामृतवर्षिणीं भगवतीम् अष्टादशाध्यायिनीम् भगवतीम् अम्ब त्वामनुसन्दधामि भगवत् गीते भवद्वेषिणीम्। यं ब्रह्मा वरुणेन्द्ररुद्रमरुतस्तुन्वन्ति दिव्यैस्तवैः वेदैः साङ्गपदक्रमोपनिषदैर्गायन्ति यं सामगाः। ध्यानावस्थिततद्गतेन मनसा पश्यन्ति यं योगिनः। यस्यान्तन्न विदुः सुरासुरगणा देवाय तस्मै नमः। अमानित्वमदम्भित्वम् अहिंसा क्षान्तिरार्जवम् आचार्योपासनं शौचम् स्थैर्यमात्मविनिग्रहः इन्द्रियार्थेषु वैराग्यम् अनहङ्कार एव च जन्म मृत्यु जरा व्याधि दुःखदोषानुदर्शनम् This is only one word, so I cannot split. That's why I didn't sleep. Yesterday we have seen values, and if we live a life of values, then that values make our mind sensible, sensitive, and which can understand Vedanta. Because Vedanta, generally, all topics are subtle. For that reason, our mind also should be subtle to understand this subtle topic of Vedanta. So these all values help to make our mind subtle. That's why these all are very much important. And yesterday we have seen two values. One is called Amanitvam and another is called Adambitvam. Amanitvam, we have seen a person who has already accomplished something, and that person glorified oneself without even asking one, keep on glorification is called Manitvam. But opposite of this is called Amanitvam. So Atmani Pujyatva Bhavana means is a definition of Mani. So Mani means a one who has a self-glory. I am something. It's called Manitvam. Atmani, in oneself, there is a Pujyatva Bhavana we can take as the glorification, admiration. It's called Manitvam. And freedom of this, or opposite of Manitvam, is called Amanitvam. We have seen this topic in detail. Second value we have seen, it was Adambitvam. Dambha means even we don't have that accomplishment, even we don't have that any value, but we would like to show off. It's called Dambha. Without having anything to show off is called Dambha. And again, opposite of this Dambha is called Adambi. We say in pretended, sometimes we say hypocrite, these are called Dambha. But opposite of this is called Adambitva. That also we have seen. Now, today we have to see one, Ahimsa. It is a very much important in everybody's life, not even spiritual seeker, but in everybody's life. This Ahimsa value is very much important. There is a one verb again, it is called Himsa. Himsa. The meaning of Himsa means to hurt someone, to injure oneself, someone, and because of this hurt and injury, we can cause harm to someone. It's called Himsa. And opposite of this is called Ahimsa, which we call non-injury or non-harmfulness. And we can do Himsa at 3 levels that I have shown. Bhagavan has given 3 instruments to hurt someone. So one is called physically. We can hurt someone. Orally, we can hurt someone by abusing different type of word. And even without telling anyone, we can curse someone. It's called mentally. So at all 3 levels, Kaikam, Vachikam and Manasam, we can hurt someone. It's called Himsa. And it says one should live a life of Ahimsa. And Ahimsa considered as a universal dharma, universal law. So there is a one word is called dharma. If somebody asks, what is the definition of dharma? There are many meanings of dharma. But here I have given the one definition of dharma. Dharma can take as a responsibility, dharma we can take as a atma, dharma we can take as a papa punya. There are many meanings, but when we say it is universal dharma, so what does it mean, the meaning of universal dharma? So I have written one, swasya pratikulani anyesham na acharet. Swasya, this is called universal dharma. Swasya pratikulani anyesham na acharet, which is we don't like, pratikulani, which we don't like, that thing we should not conduct with others. Anyesham na acharet. If somebody beat us and we don't like, is pratikulani. It is we don't like, then we should not do for others. If somebody is telling lie in front of us, we know this person is liar, so we don't like, then we should also not tell it. So this is called samanya dharma, and actually it need not to teach also. It is a common, it is an inbuilt. And Puja Swamiji used to tell, even in forest of Africa, people knows I should not hurt anyone, because even I don't like being hurt, so why should I hurt others? So this is called universal law. That's why we should not hurt anyone. And if we hurt, then what will happen? What was the problem? So I have written here, care against the universal law, so that never give a peace of mind. So I have given one example. If one person is there and is standing near the front of the one tree, and somebody asks, you remove your shirt and rub your back with the trunk of the tree, who will hurt? Person's back or the trunk of the tree? So answer will be always back of the person. Same way it consider dharma is like a tree, and we all are people, and when we go against this universal law, means dharma, then always we hurt ourselves. So that's why this tree is considered as a dharma. So whenever we hurt others, one day will come, other person will start hurting us. So we should not hurt anyone, because it's always come back. Whatever we have done to others, one or other way, it will come back to us. So we should, first is, we should not do like this, because it will come to us. Then we ask, why it happening to me? The answer is, we have rubbed with universal law. That's why you are getting this. So first. Second one is, there is a one law, whatever we deposit in the bank, we will receive same money. That one cashier never give more money to us. And now I am very happy, I will give you some more money from your account. It cannot be possible. So what we have deposited in our bank, same way we can receive. Same way, whole Jagat is like a bank. Whole world is like a bank. And we are keep on contributing either good thing or bad thing, day to day life, every time. So it always noticed by the natural law. This dharma, it always be noticed. So if we contributing hinsa in the society, so what will happen to us in future? World Bank will give hinsa from anywhere, we don't know. So in future we will receive hinsa. If we always contributing love and care, compassion to all other people, so we will get love and care from other people. So what we give, so we'll receive. This is the law. So if you keep on hurting, we are sophisticated people, so we never hurt physically. But generally, we hurt people, maybe sometimes knowingly, most of time unknowingly. We keep on hurting even our family members, other people. Then whenever we hurt, I always used to say, if we throw a fireball to other people, what will happen to us? First we will burn, and then other people may, if they escape, then he won't hurt, but we definitely will. Same way, we are hurt someone orally, maybe with words, angrily. Sometimes, I have seen in family, if it's a joint family, Derani, Jethani, I don't know what we say, Devrani, Jethani, there are many people are living, and they have they are not good relation terms. Then sometime the one person starts throwing vessel, or sometimes they are making the noise to show other person, I am not happy. But even they would like to show other people, I am not very happy with you, but still irritating comes in one's mind only, no? The impatient, this anger will always hurt us. Other people hurt or don't hurt, we don't know, but we hurt first. That's why whatever we give definitely will come back to us. So that's why I've written, what we reap, what we sow, that we get definitely. This is a universal law. Then another, and this is very important for Vedanta, when we react impulsively, generally we always react, we never act. If somebody does something, immediately we react. So our Mataji used to say, we are not chemical. Always chemical reaction, no? The chemical reaction takes place, but we always react because there are some must be chemical maybe generated or created in our mind. Immediately we become angry. Immediately we respond with a different manner. So if more we are impulsive, more we hurt others. Because at that time, we don't have time even think of what I have done. And why we are become so impulsive? Why we are reacting too much with family member or most of non-people? The reason is generally we expect a lot from the family members. This is my family person. This person should behave like this. This person should act like this. And according to our, if person is not behave, then we get furious. We become angry. So it's called Ahimsa. This is called Ahimsa. To hurt others by using words is called Ahimsa. It says, because being sophisticated people generally, we never hurt physical. And then, I don't know, but Shankar Tulsidas in Ramcharitmanas, they have written, what we committed something wrong in our mind, we never get in this Kali Yuga. He says, I forgot that chopai, but it is given, manasa papa na hoi. If we committed some papa by thinking to cursing someone, but we never incur that papa because nobody knows. Only Ishvara knows. And being Kali Yuga, Bhagavan forgive us. So only we receive papa from where? So what we are doing orally. If we keep on hurting someone by orally, then one day will come, we will disturb most. Other people maybe or don't know, but we always remain disturbed only. And if we remain disturbed, then how can this teaching will go inside? So all these values is to keep our mind quiet only, nothing else. This for only for this reason. So I have written some example. Even mother gets angry with child. It is also Ahimsa. In our neighbor, no, I have seen that mother who is coming with that little kid, Dhruvika, and sister. She never gets angry, and she is hyperactive. This little girl is hyperactive all the time. When she gets up and onto the sleep, she never sits in one place. Keep on moving everywhere and hyperactive. But still, I never notice her mother becomes angry. I don't know. Even we becomes angry sometimes. Please don't do. But that mother is never gets angry. But if we do, then it very negative impression will go in child's mind. Mother says, I'm doing, this is my job, that's why I'm doing, I have to keep give some discipline, something in mother's mind, but we don't know how much it will be go impact of this little child. And it is all comes in Himsa. We will see Samadhanam, no? The Chittasya Ekagrata in Tattva Bodha. At that time, we will discuss what is Chittam, what is stored inside the Chittam, and if Chittam is disturbed, our whole system is disturbed. And why we are disturbed? Only because of such Hinsa. Hinsa, maybe not like a physical Hinsa, always we face Hinsa orally only. In family member, even we never remember if we have done something time of enjoyment, we never remember. If somebody asks which one the best moment of your happiness, people never remember. But if somebody asks who has hurt you, immediately we says that person at this time, at that moment, without any reason, hurt means everything is remains in our mind. Somebody has hurt. Same way, if we react with another people, same way we store no, in that person also. So it's called Hinsa. And it is create a havoc in the life of the person. That's why one has to develop Ahimsa. That's why this Ahimsa is very much necessary. Even Gandhiji recommended, Lord Buddha has recommended Ahimsa, Paramo Dharma, even our Shastra is written. So Ahimsa, and I have written, there is a one word, we should have sense of others' sentiments, others' emotions. If we know other person's emotion, then we never hurt others. And this is called in empathy. We should picks up others' pain. That quality was in Ramakrishna Paramahansa. There's one example is given when Ramakrishna Paramahansa would like to cross Ganga from one bank to another bank. He asked some boatman, he comes with his boat. He was about to sit inside the boat. At that time, he has seen something from far. Many people was beating one person. He has seen that, only that much he has seen. And he sat in the boat and boat started. So when boat comes in between, he starts screaming, oh, it hurts me, oh, it hurts me. Then boatman asks him, no people is here. How you feel somebody is hurting you? Then he says, I have seen that person. I was thinking how it would be, how that person would be feeling, and that I have picked up. It's called empathy. If we can pick up others' sentiment, it's called empathy. And if we have empathy, we never do hinsa for anyone. So this is the very nice word, empathy. The sense of others' pain. I have seen many women, many women, when other person is crying, she also starts crying without any reason. But it doesn't mean she can shout also. But I have noticed male never cries. But when women saw somebody's pain and see one lady is too much crying, this other lady starts crying without any reason. It's called empathy. But it doesn't mean that lady starts shouting for another person. But empathy means we pick up the pain of others. And if we always this sensible mind, we never hurt anyone. It's called Ahimsa. And that's why I have written here, sensitive mind can understand the subtle topics of Vedanta. This is the one thing of Ahimsa, but it is very much important. Even our food should be also vegetarian. Annam, whatever we eat, it becomes our mind. What is Annam Eva? In Chandogya Upanishad, it's given. I will show you. Right now, I will not keep in my. I have that chart also. Whatever we eat, it divided in 3 parts: gross, medium, and subtle. Whatever food we eat, gross part will go as the stool from outside our body. Middle part, I think it makes our mamsa. In subtle part, it makes our mind. So whatever we eat, it affects our mind. So if we eat non-veg, one of my uncle has shared one thing with me. He says, because he was some CA something, I don't know, but that person, my uncle has to visit some slaughterhouse, not slaughterhouse, leather factory. So he says, I went to check for one leather factory. So he was showing everything. Then he says, this leather is with wrinkle. So he says, why this leather is with wrinkle? Then he explained. He says, what happens in slaughterhouse? This all animal should be stand in one queue. And after some, there is a one, you know what we say? So to cut the head of that animal. So if one animal has gone through and they have cut his head, so other animals also are seeing this, no? This will happen to me also. So when they are about to reach, they tight their muscles and everything. So it becomes totally wrinkled. That's why how much they must feeling inside. And if we eat such thing, so what will give us? It says all non-vegetarian people is more fearful than vegetarian people. Because to whom we are cut, they must have fear, no? To become a die. And that fear will come because what we eat, it will come to us. Even I didn't go, but I have heard in China, in Australia, even I heard right now also, in fish are available, is live. And they ask which fish you want, which is live. And if you take out from this, what be the in the mind of fish? It must be something, no, I'm going to die, something happened. These all feelings will come to the mind of that person who will eat the fish. Same way, even chicken, whatever. He says one person, I went in one Australia or something. So they in one different jar, they have got crab, there are different types. They ask. So they ask which type of crab you want. Then he says, then they take out, then in front of them they cut and they give. They cook and they give. So just think if somebody asks, and now I will cut you, so what will happen to us? Same feeling will come in us. So the non-vegetarian is very harmful for our mind. It should always avoid. And people may ask one thing also, then if we are eating this all vegetation, no, is also one type of life. This all plant kingdom is also life. So it's not Ahimsa. If we are eating this different type of plant kingdom, is it not Ahimsa? The answer is there is a one. Somebody's. There is a one line, Jivaha Jivasya Bhojan. If cat eats birds, no problem, because cat doesn't have any choice. Even lion eats deer, no problem, because lion doesn't have any choice. So it's called Jivo Jivasya Bhojana. There is a food, meal of one jiva to others. Same way we are also human beings. So we have to survive. And to survive our life, we need some food. So from where we can get? So we have two choices. Either from vegetation and from non-vegetation. So which one is more gross? Animal are gross or plants are gross? Of course, all plant kingdom are more grosser than these all live animals. Puja Swamiji used to tell, if they would be not gross, then what will happen? If somebody has gone to pluck, long gourd or bitter gourd, then they start running away. Please don't kill me, don't kill me. But it is not that. That's why we can take a decision. These all vegetables are grosser than these all animals. And we have to survive, then we have to select what? which is more gross. It is also Ahimsa only, but compared to non-vegetarian, this is less. Because jivo jivasya bhojanam, we have to do something. So better we eat vegetables, not, and even now it is proven, compared to non-vegetarian, vegetable food gives more energy, more strength, more protein, and even people can be young for a long time. Even in elder age, person is more fresh compared to one who eat non-vegetarian. These all are benefits of being vegetarian. So one should be vegetarian only. If there is some place, there is no other vegetation, then it's okay. Some Antarctica, some place, there is no, then we have to survive our life, then it's okay. But everything is here, all our surrounding us, all vegetation are there. Then why should keep some life? They also would like to live also. If birds are there. Once I went with some lady in hotel before many times. That was she has seen some chicken, little. Having seen that chicken, she feels, let me eat it. So she feels like how it would be. So I think how can person think like that? She's very cute, very cute. How it will be cooked, it will be very nice. I think how can it possible? But still people like think like this. So it's a Ahimsa. And if we would like to become a student of Vedanta and spiritual, one should be a non-vegetarian. We should be vegetarian only. So it's a part of Ahimsa. One should be vegetarian only. There are many foreigners also I have met. They say we don't know, but from childhood, we don't like to feel to eat this non-veg. So they have given up. And nowadays, here people, they think they are very great because they are eating non-veg. So there are many foreigners I know, they have given up without any reason, even they never met to any sadhu mahatma, but still they feel inside, why should I kill some live animal? So it's better if we, and Bhagavan has given lots of things, lots of vegetation, and we can survive our life by this vegetation. So we should be vegetarian. If we are non-vegetarian, then we are also doing Ahimsa. Ahimsa paramo dharma. I always think when we go in vegetable market, when we see this all brinjal, some long gourd, so we feel very good, no? This must be, let me buy something, we can prepare one vegetable. Same way some people, when they are going, they see goat, Jew and goat, sheep, they feel how it would be, it's very healthy. Let me take it. So how much this crooked thinking, no? How can you kill other animal? We have no right to kill any animal. So ahimsa paramo dharma means one should follow ahimsa even at food level also. We have no right. So it's called ahimsa, third value. Fourth value is called kshanti. The meaning of kshanti, I can call is also kshama. And generally they translate as forgiving. It is not forgiving. The forgiving means just like daya, just forgive you. But kshama is, I can say, it's accommodation. According to Puja Swamiji's definition, I can say the kshama is equal to accommodate people. Accommodate means whatever people is, we say, please come, you can sit here. In previous time, it says people would like to go Char Dham Yatra for Badrinath Kedarnath. So there is a chatti, small chatti that Kali Kamliwala has prepared for this going by feet. So it's very small. And sometimes there are many Mahatma was going by feet. And if in night they enter in this chatti and it's full of chatti, many people are sleeping, Still one Mahatma say, please come now, we will accommodate you, no problem. It's called accommodation. They can manage everything. Same way Shanti Kshama means we can accommodate the people. Whatever their nature, whatever their behavior, whatever their point of view, whatever. But still we are ready to accept these people is called Kshama. Kshanti. Even it comes as an endurance. Titiksha it will come in our Tattva Bodha, it will come as a Titiksha. But compared to Titiksha, that is one step ahead. Kshama means to accommodate the people. So I have written here, in our life, there are many choiceless situations. Most of situations are always choiceless. And we feel ourselves as a helpless. At that time, what we should do? We should start fighting with these people, situation. So if we start fighting, nothing will happen. Again, we will destroy. So I have written here, this Bhagavan in the Bhagavad Gita is written in, I think, second chapter, 27th verse. Tasmad apariharyete. Some situation is not in our hand, it is not in under our control. Then what should we do? So it's only thing, we should have acceptance. We should accept even situation also, we should accept even people also. So I've just written, which are the choiceless situation would be in our life. So I have written, choiceless situation maybe is our birth and death. We are already born. So it is choiceless. Somebody says, why I'm born in foreign? I should born in India, but this is not in our hand. So it's choiceless. Same way, at what time, where we will die, we don't. So death also is choiceless situation. Past, whatever gone by in our past is choiceless. We cannot change them. So what we have to do? Nothing. We have to be ready to accept our past. People are juggling, why this happened to me? Why this happened to me? It's gone. Let it go on. You should ready to accept this choiceless situation. Others' attitude towards us is not necessary. Each and every family member, each and every people in society should give respect us. It is not necessary. Everybody has their own mind, everybody has their own thinking. So they can behave, they can have different type of attitude towards us. It's called choiceless situation. If we keep on hurting ourselves, then only we are disturbed, nothing else. Even what is the choiceless situation? To change others' mind is also a choiceless situation. If we ask, now from tomorrow you have to do like this, you cannot do. It's a choiceless situation. Then what we can do? Accept only. And the last one is, even in present, right now it's going on, we start thinking this person behavior is not good, let me ask to change them. In this right now also, nobody can change. So what's the solution? Only one, acceptance is only medicine for choiceless situation. Tasmad apariharyete natvam shochitum arhasi. Because Bhagavan has said, even Bhishma and Drona will go. Their death is confirmed. Then it is not, it's a choiceless situation. You should not be sorrowful. Na shochitam arhasi. Same in our life also. There are lots of choiceless situation. Only medicine is acceptance. But I have written, there are two types of acceptance. Whether we like it or whether we don't like it, we have to accept. So that's why I have written, one is called unhealthy acceptance and another is called healthy acceptance. So what is unhealthy acceptance? Because something we cannot change, then with murmuring we have to accept. So I have written, what is unhealthy acceptance? So this unhealthy acceptance is always give bitterness. Always our mind with bitterness. Our mind is always full of anger. and we are always full of frustration. When we cannot accept the people or any situation, and when our mind is full of this bitterness, anger, and frustration, we cannot do any constructive activity. Our mind is always disturbed. We start thinking why this person has do like this. So we cannot do any constructive activities. And last one is, all the time we keep on murmuring why this is to be. It is, and still we have to face each and every choiceless situation. So if we unhealthy way we have accept, then this is the mind condition. But if we have to accept with healthy, then what is the healthy acceptance? So I have written, even everybody's in life, there may be choiceless situation. So what healthy acceptance can give the effect? So I says, even they won't allow choiceless situation to overpower me. Otherwise, he always overpower us and we becomes always disturbed. We always in stress. We always in depression. But if we overpower from this choiceless situation, then we never in pain. We try to find out another some solution. And if we overpower, then we can find out different resources to find out another path. From if I select this, I can go better way. But our mind should be always quiet. Sometimes choiceless situation appear difficult, but it becomes possible when person ignores the unfavorable condition but still go ahead. If there is a, I have heard one brahmachari was there. He was not brahmachari, but because he is not from Brahmana family, he would like to study. Like Karna was there, even Karna has done. He would like to study, but this guru says, I cannot teach you because you are not from Kshatriya family. Then what he has done? Our Eklavya, you might have heard the Mahabharata story, this Eklavya, he went to Dronacharya, he asked, I would also learn archery. Then he says, I cannot teach you because you are come from very backward class. So what Eklavya has done? He must be, no, he can accept this situation. I cannot learn archery with unhealthy mind. But what Eklavya has done, he has prepared a statue of Guru Dronacharya and he starts learning archery. And in one day comes, he becomes a master of archery. So even this choiceless situation, he has accepted as a challenge and he has overcome from this choiceless situation. So we should not always keep on, complaining. We can overcome. If you start complaining and we start to find out new avenue, definitely we will get. But our acceptance should be healthy. We have to face choiceless situation. And third thing I have written here, there are many autobiographies are available. One are people who are handicapped, but still they are excelling in their own field. So this I have written Stephen Hawkins. Now he's passed, but how he was. Even he cannot walk, even he cannot talk also. Only one thing was working, his brain, nothing else. But still, he was excelling in the field of science. Same way, I heard somewhere in Reader Digest, there is a one girl was there. She would like to give exam of chartered accountant. So she was going from one station to another place, some Chennai is from south. So she was washing her face in the train and the door was open. And somehow some jerk comes and she just went outside from open door. And at the same time one train was coming. So her both leg just cut. And she suffered for 2 years. But one day she has decided, if I keep on suffering, if I keep on entering, then what will happen? She has decided, I will come out from this. And she again has prepared for chartered accountant. This all. She gave the exam and she passed. So in spite of choiceless situation, we can become overcome. So only we should accept all which is not in our choice. This all unchoiceful situation we have to accept with healthy mind. Then some answer, solution will come. And one, this I would like to discuss. There is a only prayer of 3 lines. Very nice is that. One has to remember, not only remember, but meaningfully remember. Otherwise, it doesn't make any sense. So first line is, "Oh Lord, give me the strength so I can accept gracefully, which can not be, here not be changed." So first line is, "Oh Lord, give me the strength so I can accept gracefully, which cannot be changed." Second line is, "Oh Lord, give me the strength so I can change what can be changed." And third line is, "Oh Lord, give me the wisdom so I can understand what can be changed and what cannot be changed." Generally, we would like to change other people's mind. We would like to change other people's behavior, which cannot be possible. So what the choice we have? Only one choice. I can accept gracefully. This is Pujya Swami, is not story, it's the fact. Pujya Swamiji, Dayanandji has taken sannyasa at the age of 32. And he was at the very enthusiastic, no? I know Vedanta. And he started thinking, if I give this message of Vedanta to each and every people, they will become happy. They have no problem in their life. He starts thinking. And then he started give the Gnana Yogna. And he has conducted many 3 years course. He's done lots of. So after some time, Swamiji says, I have realized I keep on telling all this Upanishad vision, I keep on telling in Gnana Yagna, the vision of Gita, but people are not changing. They remain same. Even he says, I have taken first 3 years course in America. These all are good students. Which students intellectually good. They were doctors. Most of half are doctors, some are engineers or chartered accountants, very high study. After 3 years, Swamiji says, I have noticed they can give lecture very nicely, but their attitude to see the another person, nothing has changed. Then Swamiji says, I was very upset because I have seriously told them for 3 years, non-stop. Then slowly, I have understood. Swamiji says, nobody can change, even giving the Upadesh of Vedanta anything. So I have accepted one thing, nobody will change. One thing can be possible, I change. In which manner? Nobody will change because of my words. If person would like to change, then okay. But because of my word, keep on listening, they will change their life. It next impossible. So that's why he says, that's why from this I have developed this 3. He has developed this 3. This prayer, it belongs to him only. He has developed. That's why he says, oh Lord, give me the strength so I can accept gracefully, which cannot be changed. And if it starts thinking what we cannot change, so we cannot change people, we cannot change our past, we cannot even change the point of view of others people, then what to do? Only one remedy is accept gracefully as they are. We should not to do anything for them, accept them. And second line is, oh Lord, give me the strength so I can change what can be changed. Who can change? Only ourselves. We should not try to any person to be changed. We should change. And what is the meaning of change? Nothing. We are ready to accept people as they are. This is only change. We should seek in ourselves. Even people give us abusing word, we have to accept. If sometime I used to say people can offer garland, people can offer the garland of shoes, anything they offer, accept gracefully. We should not why to me. This why should go if we are ready to accept gracefully. Because whatever comes, no, is the karma phala only. Whatever comes in our life, it is the result of our own karma. So if this is the result of our own karma, then why should I cry? Why should I always complain? Bhagavan has given the chance to change myself. Let me accept. So if we accept gracefully, then our personality will be changed. This is only we need in our life. And last one is only this, give me the wisdom. I should not try to change anyone, only I can change myself. This is a very meaningful line. And if every day we can do with meaningfully, then our personality will change. We never try to change anyone, only we keep on changing our personality. And one day will come, everybody will say, oh, you are totally changed, because we are ready to accept everything. So this is very helpful. It's called Shanti. This is three prayers, these three lines is equal to Kshama. Accommodate people as they are. So this one. And second, I have written, how can we see the second aspect of Shanti? So I have written here, we cannot change our past, we cannot change our present, but we can change our future. Future is still potential. No, it is just to give a fruit. So future is potential. We can change our future. And how can we change our future? That's why again I have given the example of Bhagavat Gita. Uddared atmanam na atmanam avasade. Only we can help, we can lift ourselves. Uddaret means we can lift oneself by oneself only. We should not destroy oneself. If we keep on hurting ourselves, it's called we are destroying ourselves. So, Uddaret Atmana Atmanam, na Atmanam Avasade. We should not destroy ourselves. Atma Eva Atmanaha Bandhu. We are the friend of ourselves. And Atma Eva Ripu Atratmana. If self-denial is called Ripuhu of one base. If we are not ready to ourselves, then we are becoming enemy of oneself. So better we should be friend of ourselves. We should accept ourselves as they are. Whatever difficulty inside, but still we have to accept ourselves. And sometimes there is another, so I have written one thing here. There is one person, like Puja Swami says, I keep on telling, but nobody can change. But there is one person says, Swamiji, I have heard your word. Now I will try to change myself. But this transformation will take not one day. It take a long time. Because we have sanskara of our old pattern, it will take long time. So in between, we can lose our patient. Guru can lose their patient. Why this person is not changing? We should not like that. We have to be patient. Let it, this person, one day will come, it will change. So this is also called Shanti. We allow this person enough time to change their personality. Like I have written here, if we take medicine, not allopathic, but if we take Ayurvedic medicine, it will take time, no? It goes inside, it circulates in our blood circulation, then it can cure our disease. Same way person says, now I will live different way, I will live my life, but still it will take time. To change personality, it will take time. So a guru or one of our mentor, he has to be Kshama. Otherwise starts screaming, why you are not still changing? Let it be. It will, if he or she has decided, time will come, it will change. So even to give them that time period, and we accept this time period is also called Kshama. So at Guru's part is also called Kshama. And I have mentioned this is very nice, is also true. There is one story who has done discovery of bulb. Thomson, Edison, no? Edison, yeah. So when he has done this discovery, he would like to present this discovery in front of media. So this all different type of circuit he has prepared. At that time, now it is very simple, but when first time when he has prepared must be complicated. There are many circuits. That is, Edison has prepared a box. In box, he has prepared a different type of circuit. He has put one bulb. He would like to show now this bulb will light up. And next day it was a meeting, means media conference was there. So he asked one of his students, you please take this, what I have prepared in conference room. So just next morning I have to go there. I should not to do anything else. Then the student says, okay, I will keep this all what you have prepared in conference room. When he was going to keep this whole circuit and everything, he fumbled and he just goes and everything was gone out. Everything was disturbed. What Edison has prepared. And all other students start screaming on from Edison, what you have did, what will you do? So he was unaffected, Thomas Edison. He says, still I have one night. So in whole night, he has prepared same thing. He has prepared same circuit. And about 6 a.m., everything was again ready. He has prepared everything. And again, he says, I have to keep this in my conference room, so media people will come. Then he asked same person who has destroyed his whole circuit. He says, can you please take this and keep in conference room? Then that person also feels something sorrowful. He says, definitely I will keep. And he patiently he takes everything he kept. But other students ask Thompson, why you have put that much trust in this person? If something will happen, then what will you do? If media people will come and this also broken, if somehow, then what will you do? That Thomas Edison has given the answer. He says, again I can prepare. If it's gone off, again I can prepare. Again it breaks up. Again I can prepare. But if I have broken somebody's mind, I cannot repair. I can repair many circuits, 1 time, 2 time, 3 time. But if I have broken somebody's heart, somebody's mind, it cannot be repaired. So if I won't give this person same all circuit, they must be broken in his heart, because he is not purposefully has done. He is not done purposefully. It's because of some mistake. He's broken, but he must be feel very guilty if I have not given him. So I have repaired his heart, his mind, and what I have done is called Kshama. So this is the best example of Kshama. Whatever happened, we should accommodate this person as it is. Then our mind is always, full of sensibility. We can sense others' mind. This is only because of Kshanti. Next is Arjava. I think, yeah, Arjava. Tomorrow. Om Purnamadah Purnamidam Purnat Purnamudachyate Purnasya Purnamadaya Purnameva Vashishyate. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Hari Om Shri Guru Pyo Namaha. Hari Om.